नमस्कार बच्चों, आज हम अकाउंटिंग ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ अक्यूमुलेटेड प्रॉफिट एंड रिजर्व्स का ट्रीटमेंट सीखने वाले हैं। अकाउंटिंग ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ अक्यूमुलेटेड प्रॉफिट एंड रिजर्व्स। रिजर्व्स क्या होता है? रिजर्व्स आर undistributed profit. It can be otherwise called as it is an appropriation of profit maintained or created to meet unknown thing which may arise in future. that amount is called reserve, undistributed profit. And then accumulated profit, जमा हुआ प्रॉफिट, जो प्रॉफिट हम बांटे नहीं, that is called accumulated profit. So these are, reserve is the appropriation of profit maintained to meet unknown thing which may arise in future. This is accumulated profit. So at the time of changes in profit sharing ratio, the reserves or accumulated profits exist in the books of the firm. They are transferred to partners capital account. जब भी प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशियो चेंज होता है तब जो अनडिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड प्रॉफिट जो बैलेंस शीट में एग्जिस्ट है, दिस इज बैलेंस शीट ऑफ द फर्म, liabilities, asset. Here general reserve will be here. So when there is changes in profit sharing ratio, then these amounts should be distributed among the partners in old ratio. क्योंकि this money belongs to the partner and they got the profit in the old ratio itself. No. So when there is a changes in profit sharing ratio, then we have to distribute the reserves and accumulated profit in the old ratio itself. Because of changes in profit sharing ratio, nobody get undue advantages, nobody get undue disadvantage, isn't it? So we have to transfer the reserves and accumulated profit to the respective partners capital account, remain in the old ratio only. How? What will be the entry? The entry will be general reserve account debit, general reserve account debit. What may be the accumulated profit? It may be workman compensation reserve. Workman compensation reserve account debit. Otherwise, one more reserve may be there. Investment fluctuation reserve. Investment fluctuation reserve account debit. Two, for example, we are having a partner. There are three partners, so we have to distribute each of them. Otherwise, we can write here simply partners capital account. This is ledger folio, debit amount, credit amount. We have to add all the reserves and we have to distribute to the partners capital account in the old ratio only. In the old ratio, right? Let's we will learn in the coming problem. Okay, so just remind the entry. The entry is reserve account debit to old partners, that is existing the partners capital account, and the distribution must be in old ratio itself, right? Let's solve the problem. Here I read the problem here. A, B, and C are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2:1. On 1st April 2013, they decided to share profits equally. On that date, there was a credit balance in the profit and loss account and a balance of 60,000 in general reserve before changes in profit sharing ratio. इसका मतलब क्या है? यह तीन पार्टनर्स थे ए बी सी, उनका ओल्ड रेशियो क्या था? 3:2:1 था. इन लोग डिसाइड किए कि फ्यूचर में रेशियो कितना होना चाहिए? इक्वली होना चाहिए. इट मीन्स दैट 1:1:1 होना चाहिए. So on that date, जब changes in profit sharing ratio किए, on that date बैलेंस शीट में क्रेडिट बैलेंस था 1,20,000 प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट का और 60,000 जनरल रिजर्व का. अभी we have to pass, we have to treat the entry. We have to pass journal entry for treat the general reserves and undistributed profit and loss account. So let's solve. Let's prepare an adjustment entry. Right. Here, this is the format. This is journal entry. Particulars. Ledger folio. Debit. Credit. So what are the balance we are having? We are having two balances. One is profit and loss account balance, another one is general reserve balance. So write profit and loss account debit, profit and loss account debit, general reserve account debit. Now how many partners are there in the business? There are three partners. No? Who are they? A, B, C. 2 is capital account in case capital accounts are fluctuating. Otherwise you write current account. 2 B is capital account and 2 C is capital account. What is the balance given in the question? For profit and loss account, the balance is 1,20,000. Reserve, we are having 60,000. How much we are having? We are having 1,80,000 balance in our hand. Okay, it should be distributed in which ratio? In the question it is given. The old ratio is 3:2:1 and new ratio is 1:1:1. Right? In which ratio you have to distribute? As it is reserve, we earn before changes in profit sharing ratio, then the amounts will be distributed in which ratio? 3:2:1 only. Now add the amount and distribute into 3:2:1. Add it, total 1,80,000. How much A will get? Or 1,80,000, the ratio is 3/6. So 90,000. So for A, we have to write here 90,000. For B, 1,80,000 into the ratio 2/6. 6 3 is 18. So 60,000. And for C, 1,80,000 into 1/6. 30,000. Total 90,000, 60,000, 30,000. So for B, 60,000. C, 30,000. Being profit and loss account balance and general reserves distributed among partners in old ratio to close. This is the entry for distribution of general reserve and profit and loss account. Once again repeat it. What we did, we just debit the balances of profit and loss account and general reserve account. We are having total how many balances? We are having total 1,80,000 rupees. We distributed the 1,80,000 rupees in which ratio? In old ratio. So we got, so A got 90,000, B got 60,000 and C got 30,000. Here, workman compensation reserve is given, is appropriated to meet in case a employee is met any accident. Then that case, that amount will be used for compensation of the employees. So WCR actually lies in the liability side of balance sheet. It will lies in the liability side. Okay. So just like general reserve, we have to treat WCR also, right? So here there are separate cases are there. Let's see in question how WCRs are treated in our question. Now let's treat the workman compensation reserve. Workman compensation reserve are just like a general reserve is created for compensation of workmen. Let's solve a problem. A, B and C sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 4:3:2. They decided to share future profits and losses in the ratio of 2:3:4 with effect from 1st April 2012. An extract of the balance sheet as at 31st March 2012 is, see there, it is given in the liability side, workman compensation reserve. The amount is here 90,000. Now, we are giving separate cases are given here in the question. So the accounting treatment are the following alternatives. In the first case, if there is no information, how we have to treat WCR. In the second case, in case if a claim on account of workman compensation is estimated as 45,000, if the claim is estimated at 45,000, then how we have to treat WCR. In the third case, if a claim on account of WCR is estimated at 99,000, then what will be your treatment in the solving account. So let's see, starts with first case. Here, what is given in the question? Old ratio is given, new ratio is given. So while distributing WCR, which ratio will taken into account? Old or new? Old only. As it is reserved and it is created before changes in profit sharing ratio, it should be distributed in old ratio only. So the old ratio is 4:3:2. So we have to distribute WCR in this ratio only. Now, here we have to prepare journal entry. Journal entry. Particulars. Ledger folio. Debit. Credit. Right? Now, what is given in the question? WCR is given. What is the amount? 90,000. In the first case, nothing is given in the adjustment. In the adjustment, no information is given regarding WCR. Then how to treat? Simply, we assume that there is no claim. We assume that there is no claim on workman compensation. So, we can distribute as it is. So, distribute it. The entry will be workman compensation reserve account debit to, how many partners are there here in our question? There are 3 partners. A to A's capital account, to B's capital account, to C's capital account. Right? Or what is the amount of WCR in the liability side? The amount is 90,000. Now distribute the 90,000 in which ratio? In old ratio. So distribute it 90,000 into 4 by 9. 90,000 into 4 by 9. So 40,000, then 30,000, then 20,000. Nation will be being workman compensation reserve distributed among partners in old ratio. Is we just distributed the reserve and transferred to the partners capital account when there is no information given in the adjustment. कोई adjustment नहीं दिया तो we have to follow this one. So let's see the second case. In the second case, it is given that if a claim on account of WCR is estimated at 45,000, how much balance we are having? We are having balance 90,000. How much claim they made? 45,000. हमारे पास हमारा बैलेंस शीट में 90,000 रुपीस का रिजर्व है. कितना क्लेम हुआ है? क्लेम में कोई एम्प्लॉइज क्लेम किया है कॉम्पनसेशन. कितना क्लेम हो गया है? 45,000 क्लेम हो गया है. सो 90 में 45 क्लेम के लिए चले जाएगा और बैलेंस 45,000 रुपीज जो है बांटना पड़ेगा A, B, C को. We are having 90,000 rupees balance in a reserve. 45,000 is claimed by the employee. The balance is only 45,000 rupees. It will be distributed among the partners in the old ratio. So for that, we have to prepare a separate entry for that. So the entry will be workman compensation reserve account debit to provision for workman compensation claim account to A's capital account to B's capital account to C's capital account. How much reserve we are having? We are having 90,000 reserve. Out of 90,000, there is a claim of 45,000. So we have to transfer 45,000 to provision for workman compensation claim account. So what is the balance amount? Only 45,000 is left. Now we have to distribute the balance 45,000 to the partner's capital account. In which ratio? In the old ratio itself. What is the old ratio? 4:3:2. That is 4 by 9. So 5,000 into 4, 20,000, and when it is 3, 15,000, then 45,000 into 2 by 9, 10,000. Right? Being workman compensation, being excess workman compensation reserve distributed among partners in old ratio. First case में क्या देखे? When information is not given, then we just distribute all the amount to partners capital account in the old ratio. The second case, what we did, there's a reserve of 90,000 rupees. क्लेम कितना हुआ एडजस्टमेंट में 45,000 रुपीज क्लेम हुआ है, तो बचा 45,000 रुपीज को हम लोग ओल्ड रेशियो में बांट दिए। नेक्स्ट थर्ड केस क्या है, इफ अ क्लेम ऑन अकाउंट ऑफ वर्कमैन कॉम्पनसेशन इज एस्टिमेटेड एट 99,000, क्लेम कितना हुआ है 90, हाउ मच वी आर हैविंग द बैलेंस शीट में वी आर हैविंग 90,000, लेकिन क्लेम कितना हुआ है 99,000, मतलब रिजर्व जो है 90 है और क्लेम जो है ज्यादा हुआ है, तब क्या करना पड़ेगा, जस्ट कैसे एंट्री पास करेंगे। फॉर दैट वी हैव टू प्रिपेयर a separate entry for that. Here we are having reserve 90,000 but claim is more. In that case we are having 90,000 only. We are having 90,000 only but claim is 99,000. So how much money is short here? 9,000 is short. That will be adjusted through revaluation account. That will be adjusted through revaluation account. So the entry will be workman compensation reserve account debit, then revaluation account debit, to provision for claim of workman compensation. Provision for workman compensation claim. Yeah, workman provision for workman compensation claim account. So reserve you are having how much 90,000 and we transfer, we debit the revaluation account here 9,000, total claim is 99,000. हमारे पास रिजर्व कितना ही था 90,000 रुपीज ही था, so claim कितना हुआ 99 हुआ, so we debit the revaluation account and through the debiting revaluation account the amount will be credited here. So being workman compensation claim met through transfer from WCR and revaluation account. So this is the journal entry. There are different cases we solve now. In the first case, when there is no information is given in the adjustment, then we have to follow this one. And in the second case, when reserves are, we are having reserve, but the claim is less than the reserve, then the balance amount can be distributed among the partners. When the claim exceeds the reserve, then nothing is left to distribute to the partner. Then we have to adjust, we have to transfer, debiting the revaluation account, we have to pay, we have to met the provision for claim account. So the entry will be like that. Student, next, one more reserve is there. What is that? Investment fluctuation reserve. Investment fluctuation reserve. आप इन्वेस्टमेंट तो सुनी होंगी और तुम्हें भी एक एडवर्टाइजमेंट सुनी होंगी, इन्वेस्टमेंट्स आर सब्जेक्ट टू मार्केट रिस्क. Investment is very volatile. When we invest in share market or when we invest in securities, it is very volatile. So investments are subject to market risk. So to meet, we invested somewhere, to meet the fluctuations in the investment, to mitigate the fluctuations in the investment, we have to just maintain one more reserve, that is called investment fluctuation reserve. When there is a difference in book value and market value, then in this case, to mitigate the loss of investment, we have to maintain investment fluctuation reserve. Investment कभी इंक्रीज भी हो सकता है, डिक्रीज भी हो सकता है. इन केस इन्वेस्टमेंट डिक्रीज हो गया इनका वैल्यू, तब वो लॉस को हम लोग ये रिजर्व से एडजस्ट करेंगे. राइट? सो while when there is changes in profit sharing ratio, we are having how much investment fluctuation reserve we are having. Then how to treat when there is investment is given in the asset side. कैसे हम लोग उसको treat करेंगे, उनका problem लोग सीखने वाले हैं अभी. So let's solve. I read the question here. A, B and C sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 4:3:2. Decide to share profits and losses in the ratio of 2:3:4 with effect from 1st April 2012. An extract of the balance sheet as at 31st March 2012 is, here the balance sheet is given here. Investment fluctuation reserve, in the liability side we are having 18,000. In the asset side, the investment cost 2 lakh. So the accounting treatment under the following alternatives. So we are giving 4 cases are given here. A, the first case, when if there is no other information in the question. Question में बैलेंस शीट दिया हुआ है, इन्वेस्टमेंट फ्लक्चुएशन रिजर्व 18,000 रुपीस है और असेट साइड में 2 लाख इन्वेस्टमेंट है और नीचे क्वेश्चन के नीचे एडजस्टमेंट कुछ नहीं दिया हुआ है, इनके बारे में कुछ नथिंग इंफॉर्मेशन, नो इंफॉर्मेशन इज गिवन इन द एडजस्टमेंट. सो हाउ टू ट्रीट द इन्वेस्टमेंट फ्लक्चुएशन रिजर्व, कैसे उसको ट्रीट करेंगे? by passing adjustment entry, by passing a journal entry and through posting in the respective account. So investment fluctuation reserve is a reserve. We have to treat just like workman compensation reserve, like that only. So we have to distribute the reserve to the old partners, that is the partners capital account, in the old ratio. We have to distribute the reserve to the partners in the old ratio. Here the old ratio is 4:3:2, right? Now distributed the entry investment fluctuation reserve account debit. How many partners are there? 3 partners only. So distribute to A's capital account, to B's capital account, to C's capital account. So the here reserve is in the balance sheet 18,000 is given, no? So we have to distribute 18,000 in which ratio? Old ratio only. The old ratio is 4:3:2. Now distribute it 18,000 into 4/9. So 8,000 for A. A will get 8,000. B will get 6,000 and 4,000. Right? We distributed investment fluctuation reserve to partners capital account. So the entry will be, so narration will be being investment fluctuation reserve transferred to partners capital account in old ratio. Okay, so once again I repeat the entry. The entry is investment fluctuation reserve account debit to respective partners capital account, to A's capital account, to B's capital account, to C's capital account. This is the first case. What is the second case? If the market value of the investment is 2 lakh, okay, what is the cost of investment? 2 lakh only. What is the market value of investment? 2 lakh only. There is no changes in the market value and book value. In that case, what we have to do? The same way, because as it is no changes in the book value and market value, we have to distribute investment fluctuation reserve to the respective partners capital account. So the same entry will be there for second case also. The entry will be investment fluctuation reserve account debit to A's capital, B's capital and C's capital. We have to distribute all the reserve without changes, right? Now the third case, if the market value of investment is 1,91,000, here we are having problem. the book value of the investment is 2 lakh. Book value is 2 lakh, but market value is only 1,91,000. Investment कितना किया हम लोग? We invested 2 lakh, but the market value of the investment is 1,91,000 only. So what is the difference? 9,000 is the difference. ये amount कहाँ से ट्रांसफर होगा? ये amount investment fluctuation reserve से ट्रांसफर होगा. How much we are having balance? 18,000 we are having. 18,000 में 9,000 investment के लिए चले जाएगा. For बचा 9,000 को we have to distribute among the partners A, B, C. We are having investment reserve 18,000. 9,000 is a loss because of changes in market value. So we transfer 9,000 to investment. The balance 9,000 will be distributed among the partner in the old ratio, right? So the entry will be investment fluctuation reserve account debit to investment. We transfer the loss to investment account, and the balance amount we transfer to A's capital account, to B's capital account, to C's capital account. Okay, how much we are having balance? We are having balance of rupees 18,000. So we transfer 9,000 to investment as there is a changes in the market value and book value. So what is the amount balance left now? 18,000 minus 9,000, we are having only 9,000 balance. It will be distributed among the partners in which ratio? The same old ratio. So 9,000 into 4 by 9, 4,000. 9,000 into 3 by 9, 3,000. 9,000 into 2 by 9, 2,000. Right? So being investment fluctuation reserve, the balance, the excess investment fluctuation reserve transferred to partners capital account. Right? One more case is there, no? So what are the case? In that case, the market value of investment is 2,18,000. What is it? The investment, the market value of the investment is 2,18,000. What is the book value of investment? The book value of investment is 2 lakh, but the market value increased by 18,000. Then how to treat? Any idea? The book value is only 2 lakh, but the market value is 2,18,000. So book value of investment is 2 lakh, market value of investment is 2,18,000. We are having IFR we are having 18,000. इसमें लॉस हुआ कि बेनिफिट हुआ? Here investments increased. No, so IFR का जरूरत यहाँ पर नहीं है. So there is no claim, there is no loss aside, मतलब loss को set up करने की जरूरत नहीं है यहाँ पर. So IFR को हम लोग simply transfer कर सकते हैं partners को बीच में. So investment fluctuation reserve account debit, क्योंकि रिजर्व यहाँ पर यूज नहीं हुआ, वो रिजर्व को हम लोग ट्रांसफर कर सकते हैं पार्टनर्स को बीच में. सो इन्वेस्टमेंट फ्लक्चुएशन रिजर्व अकाउंट डेबिट टू ए's कैपिटल अकाउंट, टू b's कैपिटल अकाउंट, टू c's कैपिटल अकाउंट. The reserve is 18,000. So distribute the amount. Investment जो 18,000 रुपीज को आप बांट दीजिए कौन से रेशियो? 4:3:2 में बांटने से कितना होगा? 18,000 into 4/9, 8,000, 6,000, 4,000 being investment fluctuation reserve transferred to partners capital account in old ratio, right? Now how to deal with the income? Here the market value of the investment is increased, no, it will be transferred to revaluation account. जब भी assets का value बढ़ता है तब revaluation account को क्रेडिट करना पड़ेगा, जब भी एसेट का वैल्यू डिक्रीज होता है तब रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट को डेबिट करना पड़ेगा। ये चीज याद रखिए, व्हेन देयर इज इंक्रीज इन इन्वेस्टमेंट और एन एसेट देन वी हैव टू क्रेडिट द रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट, व्हेन द एसेट वैल्यू इज डिक्रीजिंग देन वी हैव टू डेबिट द रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट, एज इट इज रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट इज अ नॉमिनल अकाउंट, राइट? सो इन्वेस्टमेंट अकाउंट डेबिट, investment account debit to revaluation account. कितना इंक्रीज हुआ? बुक वैल्यू 2 लाख है, मार्केट वैल्यू 18,000, there is an increase in 18,000, so 18,000 is the increase in the income in the market value, so we transfer to the credit side of revaluation account, being increase in the value of investment, right? So students, so far what we learned from the first class, we learned the general reserve, we distributed general reserve and to the partners capital account. After that we learned the different cases in workman compensation reserve, right? And after that we learned investment fluctuation reserve, how to treat investment fluctuation reserve in different cases. Thank you.